Hi, I'm Fez from South Africa. I'm a storyteller. I'm a creative. I call myself a logical creative because I love problem solving. I love finding creative solutions to problems. And one of the problems that I feel like isn't addressed enough in society is mental health. It's been a very trying 10 years for us. Let's be real, with the pandemic and with climate change and with cultural changes, social changes, and with technological changes. I mean, we've been through a lot. There's been a lot of change, and people get scared when they deal with change, and just coming from a place of confusion of not knowing what happens next. What inspired these videos was to help people cope with change, because that's all I've ever known. I've had to deal with a lot of change in my life. We all have to at some point. We all change. You don't know what's on the other side. It's scary. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with being scared. However, we got to do better at controlling our emotions. Let's just chill. We are these beautiful beings that are so intelligent and aware of our existence and sentient and alive and unique. The whole point of these products is to be supportive in your journey to being your best self, about understanding who you are, what you want in life, what your goals are, what you've accomplished. This is my mental health toolkit, all the stuff that I've learned over the years. I'm not telling you who you need to be. I'm not telling you what you need to do. I'm just sharing what I know. I do know crazy, and I've made it to the other side of crazy for the most part. But this toolkit helps me stay sane, and I'm hoping that it can help. I've had to deal with mental health issues my entire life, basically, since my amazing, loving father passed away. He was taken away from us, unfortunately, when I was 4 years old. My name comes from my dad. It means a dream come true. Fezeka. My dreams are coming true. I am victorious. I have succeeded. I was raised by my incredibly strong, courageous, wonderful mother. I was afforded incredible privileges, like being able to go to private school and being able to do different activities and try different things. So I was very lucky, but I've been through some stuff too. Been through some pretty intense, horrific things. I'm a survivor of abuse, adolescent trauma at my boarding school. And that took its toll on me too. I was a very broken individual when I had finished school. I had some health issues that just debilitated me mentally, physically. I was dealing with PMDD. PMDD is a condition where you have PMS that is so severe it's debilitating. I just didn't see any kind of light, because I just knew that every month I would have to feel this way, feel suicidal, and have to try and stop myself from hurting myself. And I was so terrified of the day that I wouldn't be able to, stop myself. Because I didn't want to die. I just didn't want to be in pain. And I think that's how a lot of people feel. I had to make a choice. Either I fight to get better, or I give up and die. That was the choice I had to make. I made that decision to fight, and I fought for my health. I fought for my mom. I fought for myself. I fought for everyone who's afflicted by PMDD. I did not want to be another victim of PMDD. It's already taken so much of my life already. I had to rely on God's strength because I didn't have any left. I'm lucky. I have my mom who made all the doctor's appointments for me. I just took my health really seriously.
Eventually, I did have to find a holistic, balanced approach. It was a lot of trial and error. Going to different doctors, endocrinologists, gynecologists, psychiatrists, psychologists. I was really lucky. I had someone in my family who is one of the best fertility specialists, endocrinologists, gynecologists, professors in the world. And I was hesitant to see her because we're told not to seek our family to treat us. She was able to get me on a treatment plan, making sure I had enough exercise, that I was eating right, sleeping right, as well as taking medication and going to therapy.
Having to balance out my hormones and having to stay sane while my hormones were all over the place. I've had every kind of mood swing imaginable. I've experienced every kind of mood. Been in different types of therapy. I've done cognitive behavioral therapy. I have done physical therapy, artistic therapy, animal therapy. I believe that giving back is a form of therapy too. I just took my health really seriously. I eventually got to stop my period. And I got my brain back. You know, it felt like this fog had cleared. It felt like the skies had parted and light was finally shining through. And it was a hard journey. I did the work, right? I said, not going to let this trauma define me. So I did the work, and I've been working at healing from that pain of my past for, the last decade. And I learned some things along the way. And then God challenged me, and he was like, so what are you going to do with that? Must have learned something from this experience. Triggered something in me that what if I could use the pain that I've experienced in my life to make something good, to contribute to the world? I started on this project of making videos and content. I started documenting this journey of healing that I've been on, just making some observations, some notes, and it just kind of culminated into my experiences with mental health, with different therapies, with different techniques to help with anxiety and depression, everyday tools to use to get through life stresses that I've been using for myself. I feel like that is what purpose is all about, right? Finding your purpose is all about what I'm good at, what skills I have, what I can contribute to societal needs, what fulfills me, how can I give back. I think these are the things that kind of help you find meaning in life. Service to yourself and service to others. And for me personally, service to God. This toolkit helps me stay sane. It helps me when I am not feeling my strongest. And so I hope that these tools can help you too. So this is it. Me, my work, an introduction. There's a lot more that you will see from my content. I'm just excited to give something back that was once a burden to me. I'm hoping it can be a gift to someone else. Thank you so much for watching. And please do check out my website,
fezeka.co/toolkit.
Let's go on this journey together, guys. Let's find healing. Let's be level-headed. Let's take on whatever life throws at us. And let's get to a happier place together.